As a gambler and as a handicapper, I've always told you that I don't celebrate the wins or lament the losses because everything is cyclical when it comes to gambling. Listen, it was 7 Mondays ago. I sat right here on the video report and I told you that 24 hours earlier, the previous day, it was like Armageddon around here because I felt like I had to turn around my collar and take confessions because I had to be part shrink, part priest, part psychologist, part cheerleader because all but one of the handicappers had lost the previous day. And we take this seriously now because we're all betting these games too. We don't like to lose money. We also realize that if we lose, well, it's not good for business because when you lose, you're not happy either. And when guys lose and it's mass losing, nobody's happy. Well, over the weekend, I believe every single play that I featured on the homepage is one of the discounted featured plays. I believe every one but one won on Saturday and Sunday combined. Yesterday, it was a clean sweep. That's how good it's been. The past 6 weeks in football, it's been great. Except for a couple of clunkers that I threw in there along the way. But we won't talk about that San Diego Chargers game against Cleveland 2 Sundays ago. No, we won't. But yesterday, look, for example, there was Chris Jordan. Now perfect 11-0 in his 35 years as a professional handicapper with those ultra rare triple your wager 3,000 star releases. You got the San Diego Chargers yesterday. That's the 4th straight Sunday he cashed in with a triple your wager 3,000 star release. And again, 11-0 and 35 years with those plays. 4 for 4 the past 4 Sundays combined. How about Matt Rivers? Now 6-1-1 on the year with blank check NFL releases. As he told you, Carolina was going to end Minnesota's winning streak yesterday. How about Brad Wilton, now 4 for 4 since returning on the site the past 2 weekends combined? Yesterday, 100-dime winner with Jacksonville. How about Tommy Brunson? Since joining the site in September, he's had 5 150-dime max wager releases in the NFL. He's won them all, including the past 2 Sunday nights, Seattle over Philadelphia, last night Baltimore. Easy cover, and again, the Ravens should have won against Pittsburgh. That's the type of roll. Oh, and kudos to Jack Raymond. What a weekend he had. Now 3 for 3 with 200-dime college football releases since joining the site January of 2 years ago, as he gave you Army on Saturday. And then his 3rd ever NFL 100-dime play since joining the site, Eagles yesterday. That's the type of roll. But again, it's all cyclical. You never get too high. You never get too low because that's the mistake. And you never can celebrate the wins because today's another day. Listen, there are guys in this business still, the dinosaurs of this business, that are running phone scam rooms, 800 numbers, that are promising you things that are absolutely free. They aren't. That are telling you that every day the sun is shining, that the skies are blue, and again, everything is absolutely free, and they aren't. They're only absolutely free with those guys when you give them your credit card, you send them $250, and you promise them your firstborn son. That's the only way you get things that are absolutely free with these guys. Again, you enjoy the wins when they're there, and you move on because today is another day. Now, I'm going to give you my complimentary play on tonight's game between the Dolphins and the Patriots in just a moment. As far as the featured play tonight, listen, I saw Chris Jordan had another big play, and I'm coming right back with it. He was the half-price play of the day yesterday. He's the half-price play of the day again today as he goes for winning day number 6 in a row. Do you realize going back to the end of last November, he has made $1 bettors a little over $62,000. In the NFL, the past 2 seasons, he's made those $1 bettors a little over $23,000. That's wins minus the losses minus the VIG. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, well, now some of you out there will say, oh, yeah, but how much did it cost to buy his place? Okay, if you bought his place, a 1-year package, it cost you like $19.95. So, okay, take that $19.95 and you take that off what? He's made guys $62,000. Okay, so he's made guys, after buying his place, over $60,000. If I come to you 12 and a half months ago and say, hey, spend $2,000 and Chris Jordan makes you $60,000, I should have bought his plays that time. Anyway, we move forward. Tonight, he has a top-rated 1,000-star NFL winner, number 5 out of 6 on the Patriots and Dolphins. It matches his Super Bowl winner on the Patriots last year. And, he won Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And again, he goes for winning day number 6 in a row. It's the half-price play of the day using coupon code Chris. Me, I don't like the game tonight. I'm going to tell you why in just a moment. I'm heading over to the NBA. Top-rated 15-dime plays. I cashed it with Arizona State on Friday night. Middle Tennessee State. God, I love the Blue Raiders. On Saturday, Eagles yesterday. My best bet tonight happens to be the Clippers-Raptors game. It's a late-night release at 10:35 Eastern Time. You get it for half price. These 15-dime plays in the NBA, 106 wins, 80 losses, 3 pushes, dating back to the 2009 season. Half price play of the day for the NBA by using coupon code LATE, LATE. One of the interesting things that I thought that Matt Rivers said yesterday in his analysis regarding the Carolina-Minnesota game is he said that the Vikings were just due to lose, just like the week before. The Eagles were overdue to lose, he said, against Seattle. Why can't the same thing apply to the Patriots tonight, to paraphrase Matt? Listen, are the Patriots the better team than the Dolphins? Absolutely. But maybe the Patriots, playing for the 4th time in 5 weeks, get caught looking ahead to the Steelers next week. Maybe those wacky Dolphins, who you never know what you're going to get from one week to another, show up and play well tonight. Maybe Jay Cutler, who's never beaten the Patriots and has lost by, oh my God, margins of 28 points or more in 3 games against them while wearing the Broncos uniform once and the Bears uniform twice, has one of those games that Jay Cutler sometimes has. You know, I looked at the Monday night results so far this season, and the favorites are 8-5-1. Oh, FYI, if you had bought the half point in Monday night games this season, it has affected the outcome of 3 of the 14 games so far this season. Not that it comes into play tonight, but I just wanted to throw that out there for the doubting Thomases among you. But you look at this game tonight, and you can find this game priced anywhere from 10.5 to 12 points. That's the wide margin. So again, if you are like me and think the Dolphins are the play tonight, you got to shop around to one of those big public sports books that always makes you pay more for a favorite, and that's where you play tonight for the underdog. That's why I always say you got to shop around and have a couple of alternative choices, right? But you look at the margins that the games have been decided on Monday night, 14 games. 3 games have been decided by 10-point margins, 1 by 11, 1 by 13, 2 by 14, 1 by 24. So you've only had a total of 5 of those 14 games decided by margins tonight. This season, that would have given you a push or better, a cover, with a point spread this big, and you have a road favorite laying those points. Again, Tom Brady could riddle this Miami secondary. Tom Brady and the Patriots could win by 40, but maybe they don't. Again, maybe they get caught looking ahead to the Steelers game. Maybe this is a Patriots team that shows once more why Miami has owned the series at home over the years. Do you know Monday night action going back to 1993? The Monday night favorites of a touchdown or more are only 6 games over 500. Yeah, 60 wins, 54 losses, 3 pushes since 1993. Maybe that trend holds up tonight. What can I tell you? Now, the first meeting, the Patriots, as a 16.5-point chalk, did win by 18 points, and they outgained the Dolphins 417 to 221. They were playing at home. But again, do they get caught looking ahead? Does not having Gronkowski, who's suspended tonight, hurt the Patriots' offense? Do they not care about this game? They didn't exactly look inspired last week when they won at Buffalo 23-3. They held the Bills to just 268 yards, but they only put 23 points on the board. Okay, the Bills have a better defense. It was a road game. Again, they've won 8 straight in a row, 8 straight up. They've covered 6 in a row. But does the Matt Rivers philosophy that the Eagles were just overdue for a loss, that the Vikings were just overdue for a loss, does that apply tonight? I'm not in love with the game, and I'm a guy who's on a 12-2-1 run. Boy, I dare you to say that 3 times quickly. After yesterday's split with my NFL complimentary plays, winning with the Jags, losing with the Jets. So I've been on a roll in the NFL over the past 6 weeks. I just have a hunch that the Dolphins plus the points is the way to go. I also have a hunch that if you go play the Powerball tonight, you probably aren't going to win. So what can I tell you? There's a reason my best bet is in the NBA tonight. It's a hunch. I've been pretty good in the NFL, though, right? So I like Miami as your complimentary play in a game that I think is going to be fascinating to watch. But listen, the game for all the marbles, the time to bet the Patriots, it's on Pittsburgh next week against Pittsburgh, because a couple of observations from what happened yesterday. Again, the Steelers' defense wasn't any good going into last night's game. They should have absolutely proven that without a doubt to you. with that performance against Baltimore. Remember, they couldn't stop the Cincinnati Bengals. They couldn't stop the Green Bay Packers, and Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers weren't in uniform 2 weeks ago, okay? They aren't a good defense, and it has more to do than missing Ryan Shazier. It has more to do than that. They don't generate a pass rush. They can't stop opponents' passing attacks. That's why Gronkowski did himself a favor. Get suspended for tonight's game. Rest up. Be ready for the Steelers because you're going to have a big game. The Philadelphia Eagles losing Carson Wentz, obviously, as a lifelong Eagles fan, it hurts me. But the Eagles aren't going to fall to pieces because I really do think that Nick Foles will do an adequate job. Listen, Nick Foles had that career year, 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions a couple of years ago in Chip Kelly's system. And Chip Kelly's system was not designed for a quarterback like Nick Foles, who's lead-footed. The problem with the Eagles, though, that you have to be concerned with is the left side of that offensive line. It afforded Carson Wentz no protection yesterday. There was a reason that Carson Wentz was constantly shuffling his feet in the pocket and constantly taking off on his little trips off the field because he was hit 19 times before he got leveled and ultimately suffered that season-ending ACL tear. Nick Foles is a big guy. He can take some hits. What surprised me about the Eagles, however, yesterday is for a second straight game, they had some problems defensively against Seattle and the Rams, and also the play calling. This is a team that has really discovered itself. Rejuvenated itself by finding a new identity as a ground control team, especially getting even stronger on the ground with the acquisition of Jay Ajayi about a month and a half ago. They abandoned the run most of the first half. I don't understand it against a Rams team that was giving up 4.3 yards a carry. Don't get it. Don't understand it at all. Makes no sense to me. But I guarantee you this, I think you're going to see that run game be re-emphasized by the coaching staff to give Nick Foles protection. But you saw how that team rallied. You saw how confident Nick Foles was when he came on in relief. I just don't think the Eagles are going to collapse. Obviously, I thought the Eagles had a great chance to go to the Super Bowl with Carson Wentz, but, again, I don't think they're going to collapse. Okay, that'll do it. Wish you well. Talk to you again tomorrow. Good luck, guys.